Am I hearing the music? We live in a society today where truth, even before our very eyes, is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. We believe that the Bible, our kingdom constitution, is inspired, infallible, inherent, and the final authority for all. RockTrueQueens is founded on He, who is the original point of reference for all things to come through eternity. The Rock True Queens podcast is a cross-cultural response to the generational, economical, and social injustice of the kingdom woman in today's society. Rock True Queens is established for each one to reach one to teach one. The lost art of embodiment as an inherent chosen daughter, therefore exposing the hidden in plain sight assassination attempt on the kingdom morals, integrity, and glory of her identity, ultimately healing the broken love language between the king and his queen by applying kingdom principles, revelation, and knowledge. The podcast seeks to inspire, enlighten, and highlight upcoming and established local queens and kings of character, while also promoting the Black consciousness awareness of not only who we are, but whom we belong to. Kingdom Renaissance. Hello, fellow truthers. How y'all doing out there?
Hello. Hey, boo.
Hey. All right.
Hey,
Baby,
boo. Hey.
Hello.
She a queen too. They can't nap on. Like, they need
she's
to know
fighting
that.
a nap. She's supposed to.
She's supposed to be taking a nap.
She's supposed to been took her nap. Like, now it's coming up on bedtime, so she just
have to
thug it out.
Gonna have to thug it out. I'm sharing right now, y'all.
Me too.
She gonna be good. We need her. It's all good. How y'all doing today?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. Slightly tired. Slightly tired. Yes.
Got me a good shake in just before I had to give her some because she don't never let me have my shakes in peace no more. She messed around and found out it's good stuff in that cup.
I'm trying to tell you. I would. And everything normally, like everything your mom and dad have is better. It's just better. I encourage it.
Right. Because I'm like, I'll give her her own and she'll still be trying to get mine out of my cup. I'm like, you got your
mom and your baby food. I would eat theirs.
Leave me alone.
They got good stuff. There's always taste the best. Sure.
All right. Miss Ab, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing. We here, right? We made it.
Yes.
We're here.
Yes. I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, I see Tyron's already in the building on Malarkey. Tyron's already in the building on Malarkey. Hey, Ty. Hey, Lord. How are we?
He about to start his shenanigans.
That's him. What is his name?
Wow.
Is this him?
Who?
No, I'm married. I'm married, sister. I sound like a man.
No, because you was talking about Ty, and I'm like, well, why is his name that?
Oh no, he's doing the messiness. No, that is really my sister Shantae. Why are you not showing your face today?
Because I'm in the car with Arlette. I'm about to go home.
Oh, that's okay. So you can be Carmen San Diego because
oh, y'all look just alike too. Yeah, that's sis.
Yep, that's sis. Shannon on the flip, so you can be Carmen. What is Will talking about?
She always have to eat out our plate. Man, watch out.
Yeah, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sharing is caring, Will.
Sharing is caring. Yes, it is.
That's right.
I don't eat out of nobody's plate because people be doing all kinds of weirdness with their mouths. I don't trust them. That's how I don't get sick. When other people are sick, I'm the only person not sick. I don't have no sniffles. I don't have no runny nose, no coughs, no none of that, no scratchy. No, I don't have none of that.
None of the scratchies. You know better. Yes.
All right, y'all. Let's get it popping. Let's move forward. So we got a great conversation today. Great conversation topic today. We have our guest who is also now a part of RockTruth Nation's panel, Ms. Lopez. We are going to interview her a little bit later on in the segment, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our rock clip. We had that going.
Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Sister.
Girl, you've done it again.
You are constantly raising the bar for all of us and doing so flawlessly.
You do know that you're that girl, right?
I hope that when you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror, you see how divine you are.
Know that so many people want what you got.
You have dreams to fulfill and promises to yourself that you must keep.
I know at times you feel underappreciated and misvalued. Trust me, we've all been there.
So it's necessary that you can count on yourself.
Now, don't go seeking perfection.
Extend yourself a little grace.
Don't be afraid to celebrate the little wins as much as the big ones.
You, Miss Thang, are courageous. You are dynamic. You are principled.
So, baby girl, just remember, respect is a minimum.
There's a sweet justice in knowing that the path you are on was designed for you and you alone.
Doing right by yourself never goes out of style.
Everything about you is majestic and a force to be reckoned with.
Trust me, people are paying attention.
You're special and worthy of praise. Don't shy away from it.
And you don't have to get your groove back because guess what? You never lost it.
It's also important to rest. Make sure your hustle doesn't get in the way of your health. Girl, take care of yourself.
And the next time you want to second guess yourself, don't do it.
So pause for a second right now and relax, relate, release.
You are needed. You are appreciated.
Girl, you make me so proud. And I love you.
Remember,
you are 100%
that queen.
Oh, yes.
In case you needed some encouragement and motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. Queen, okay?
That was definitely dope. So listen, we just want to give a shout out, to our viewers, to our followers. Thank you so much for tuning in to Rock Nation and all that we do. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you. So kudos to y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. We are going to rock truth or nothing at all, right? So let's go. So our theme for this month is forgiveness, right? We're talking about forgiveness. That's our theme. So we're going to tie our theme into each segment, each topic for the show. Our tonight's topic is, since tonight is our first night of RockTrueQueens, we want to talk about what it means to be a queen. That's our topic tonight.
Yeah.
Not just, I'm not talking about the title, because the queen is a title that people wear like it's a shirt. You know what I mean? Like it's just a measure of honor. You know, it's a term that's used loosely. You know, everybody's using the term queen, but we want to talk about what does it mean to be a queen in the kingdom. You know, so come on, y'all, talk to me. What's up? What's up? What's up? What y'all got?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll jump out there. You know, it's like a lot of the words you used are imperative. You know, what does it mean to be a queen in the kingdom? Like, you know, like you said, it's a loose term. When everybody are out here saying king and queen, you know, today they're using it interchangeably, and everybody's not on accord with the real meaning of why we're using it. You know, how it's about our identity and how we identify ourselves in him, you know, being a joint heir to the kingdom and to the throne. So that puts us in position. It gives us a right. You know what I'm saying? We actually have a right to claim that position that we are queens because of the fact that we belong to him. So for me, I would say that what it means to be a queen in the kingdom means that you belong to him. You belong. Yeah.
That's
Amen.
fire.
Amen.
That's fire.
Amen.
What you got, Miss Ev? I know you about to spit fire.
I know, right? Come on, Miss Ev. Come with it.
To me, we are chosen. We are chosen. We are chosen because we are wonderfully made. We are wonderfully made. Since we've been formed in our mother's womb, we are separate. We are unique in our own ways. We are unique in our own ways. So yes, we are chosen. We are different. We are not of this world.
Come on, sis.
We are not of this world.
Yes.
We are different. Each of us are different in our own ways.
Yeah. I love that.
We are different. We are different. We are queens. We're different. We're different. We're different.
Yeah, we stand out.
We're different. We stand out. We are the light. We are in this world, but we are not from this world.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That actually led right into what my point was going to be in this. You know, respect for someone else, because you know the best way to show people how it's done is to do it yourself. So you know, being the light that you're looking for, and then being that same light for others, so that they don't have to look for it outside of themselves, because you are the light. Like you are the light. So it's reminding other queens that they are the light and being that light.
Come on, sis.
True.
I love it. Shantae, did you have anything on it?
Yeah, but
oh my God.
Yeah, but I can't talk because I got my Obama phone, and then my phone is a delay. I'm old school. I ain't up to date like everybody else. I like it. I'm old school. That's why she made a good point by saying we are of this world, not in this world. I don't equivocate to everything everybody else does.
Okay, gotcha. And we're gonna just take that as fact, and we're gonna go ahead and mute yourself again, because you are rolling. Rolling. Y'all are y'all staying in the state or what?
Listen, she filling in for me. She climbing right now. That's okay.
She's climbing right now. Yes, somebody gotta be. Somebody gotta be.
But before we open up the phone lines, so when we talk about being a queen, what came to me as we were preparing for this show, like I said, it's a term that's used loosely, but when it comes to, for me, what came to me was because when we talk about our father being the king, right? How do we call ourselves a queens if our father is the king? And I thought about that, and then the Spirit said, because you're applying the principles, you're applying that lifestyle. So because you're an inherited daughter to the throne.
Yeah.
That's why you can call yourself a queen, because even though I am the king, you're still practicing that, you know. So it was like, oh, whoa, you know, so that was deep. I was like, okay, Holy Spirit, go ahead and do, you know.
All right. If we aren't in his image, then we're not royalty. So we're in his image, so we are royalty.
Right.
Right.
You would think, all right, well, if my daddy is a king, then I'm a princess. No, I'm a queen because
that's worldly. Those are worldly titles. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about film titles. That's the difference.
Come on, Dr. Rainbow. Come on through.
And that's the main difference, because then when you look at some people, they, you know, okay, I mean, y'all know the famous entertainer. You know, everyone at first it was she's a queen. Now she's a diva. So are combining, you know what I mean? The two, diva and queen, means the same thing. Well, no, diva and queen don't mean the same thing, because I'm not a demon, okay? So I'm not a diva, and neither are my daughters. I'm a queen, and so are my daughters, you know. So but we say things and don't even realize what we're speaking over ourselves. You know, so that, like you said, it's that worldly language that, you know, that we become accustomed to, and we don't know it. You know, we don't even know it. That's that
it's planting seeds, and they out there growing, and you don't even know you got a whole little, you know, bramble bush growing back there amongst your garden, and you wondering where all these weeds and thorns coming from, because they've been getting sowed and watered right along with your flowers and your fruits and all that. So you got to tend to that.
You gotta cut and you use the
word. What you are consuming with your eyes, with your ears, with your mouth, the food you eat, the places you go, the people that you surround yourself with. Like that makes all the difference, because you know, they might not seem harmless, but the little stuff that they say, and you constantly hear that, and you constantly hear that. It's seeds. It's planting seeds. That's why you have to be the light that you're looking for, because you are shining light that is helping seeds grow in other people. And if that light isn't bright enough to make what's supposed to grow, then you know.
That's good. And you use the word accustomed, we become accustomed to. Like, I love that word, but I feel like it's a word, you know, we're not looking at all the way at it being accustomed. And with it being accustomed, it becomes a culture. And with it being a culture, it's about what you know, the world practices every single day, and you're a part of that practice. You're a part of that practice. Like you said, the lingo, you picking up the words that they're using, the jargons that they're using, and you're not supposed to. He gave you the words to use. So when you're identifying yourself, don't call yourself whatever you've made up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we getting all this vocabulary. Because I'm asking myself, what if we already got a word for a word? Why we need another word? Unless you just trying to make up stuff, or you're trying to create something of your own. So we ain't gotta do all of that. If he called us queens, we're queens. Be cool with that. You don't have to be. You ain't got to. Oh, I'm super queen. No, don't try to stand out. You don't know.
You already stand out being you. Like just be you. It's okay.
You know, and then again, we're talking about being a queen. It's not just a title; it's a mentality. It's how do we embody that? How do we embody being a queen versus we just walking around because we think that we got the clothes and the car and the house and the materialistic things that the world see that defines you as a queen, right? But that's not how not how it is. A citizen. When you're a kingdom citizen, you're a queen.
That might be real.
You embody walking, right? So it's like, come on. And then, you know, we're going to get ready to open up the phone lines real quick. So before we do that, let me say this. So we're talking about what does it mean to be a queen. And on top of that, is queen the term or the title queen, right? Is that only, or the inheritance queen, is that only for Black women?
Come on.
No.
Now you
okay, Miss Evelyn. Come on.
Come with it. I know that's right. Come with it, Miss Evelyn. Come on, Miss Evelyn. Is it reserved for just Black or copper colored people? Because we not Black. We can start talking right. Is it reserved for brown colored people, Miss Evelyn?
Right.
No, it's not. It's not, because I'm Puerto Rican.
I know that's right, Mama.
Nope.
I know that's right.
No.
Queen to the extreme.
Because we serve Jesus.
So what?
Let's open up the phone lines. Let's open up the phone lines. We going to let you expound on that question right there.
Yes. And then I want to definitely
get on the conversation.
Come on.
74724 Truth. We want to hear from y'all. Let's go.
Jesus. Come
and let's have a look out into the comment section. We have a lot of comments coming in from the Facebook Live. We want to definitely shout out to Tyron Joe. He's out there. Erica Adams out there. My mom, Miss Ann, I love you. Shout out to Cranberry Rose out there in the building, Queens.
That's her. She got a jazzy name.
Yes.
I was like, oh, she's new.
That is my mom. I love her. Like that is my seriously somebody I looked up to in reference to parenting and love. You know what I'm saying? Love, not just any love, but God's love. Like when you're somebody who love everybody, you will do anything for every. Like she was a catalyst and a model for me for that. I love you, sis. But I mean, phone lines are open. Let's see what's going on now. Let me see what comments we got up here. Let me go back and see. Let me see. Oh, we got a caller, y'all. We have a caller. Oh my God! I promise it. Be nice.
Oh,
be nice. Blessings, King. How are you? Welcome to RockTrueQueens. RockTruth.
Is he there?
All right, what's happening? We need.
Woo!
But they talking. We can't hear them.
We can't hear.
We can't hear nothing they saying.
You can't hear him.
We can't hear
him at all.
Lord Ty. Hold on real quick. I apologize. They can't hear you. So let me check my mic settings real quick. Hold on, because I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to say it all over because that was hold on real quick. Let me do my headphones. Can anybody hear him? Can y'all hear him?
No.
Hold on. It's okay. Hold on. Okay, Lord Ty. Can you guys hear him?
No.
Okay, hold on. It's okay. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear him? Lord Ty. Okay, hold on. We had this issue yesterday. It was like tripping. Let me see what settings are over here. What is he saying? What is being said? Because I already know.
Push the button. Pushes more buttons.
Quiet. Okay, so Tyron, can you do me a favor and call right back? Yes, sir. Yeah, let's see if we can register it. All right, so while we wait for him to come back in, that's probably why issues. Okay, yeah. So let's just wait for him to come back in. Hopefully it'll reset. Here we go. Here he goes. All right, Lord Ty, are you here? Can you guys hear him?
Nope.
No.
Oh goodness. This is bad. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't like you today, Lord Ty.
He probably got his Obama phone.
Let me try something else real quick. Hold on.
Obama phone. I think I heard him. Was that him? Oh, no, that's him.
But see, when you called in yesterday, like it wasn't this low. Like we can't hear nothing. We could at least hear you, but you sounded like a distant. Like you sound like you were in the distance. But we can't hear him at all.
Can you guys hear him now?
I was on my phone. I had to exit out of YouTube while I was doing it.
I double check to make sure you're not in anything additional, Ty.
Yeah, close out of Facebook, close out of YouTube, or anywhere that you were commenting from on this video.
Yeah, close out of everything. Okay. Yep, I'm not sure why we can't hear you. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna definitely give it 5 minutes. Call back in, please, so that we can continue on. Yep. Okay. Let me try to check things on my end. All right, ladies, keep going. I'm gonna check things on my end. Okay. Will is in the background to EP. All right.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna continue to Rock Truth. Miss Ev.
Yes.
Ms. Ev, let's talk about what it means to be a queen and whether or not the that title is something that is just relevant for Black women. What's your thoughts on that?
It's not. Well, you should be a queen whether you are Latina, whether you are a Black woman. If you're serving the Lord, you are a queen, no matter what.
Doc, what you got?
Well, I think it's an embodiment. Like, people have their idols and, they look up to, different characters that may not share, their background, their skin color, whatever. But it's the idea of them. Like, Wonder Woman, like people love Wonder Woman because it's like what she stands for. Like you could put an orange woman in that uniform. People gonna know that's Wonder Woman because of the uniform, because of what she does. So I feel like that's how the title is. Like, regardless of what you look like, it's what you do, how you are, what you reflect.
I love that.
I have one more thing to say about that because I know my identity. I know my identity is in Christ.
Right.
So, I don't have insecurities.
Teach this.
I know that I'm chosen. I know that I'm forgiven. Mm-hmm. So I don't need. Holy Spirit, help me. So I know I'm a queen. I don't need to depend on no one else but Jesus because he died on the cross for my sins.
Yes.
So I don't need to depend on no one else but God.
Right. Yeah. Or even like anybody else having to tell you that, having to provide you with identity that has been given. You know what I'm saying? That's
my identity is in Christ.
It is
my
simple.
Identity is in Christ.
Simple.
That's it.
Yeah. You have
my
to
identity is in Christ.
Right. And Selena K, you just said something that kind of ties us into our theme for the month, forgiveness. We don't need anyone to tell us that we're a queen. So how so we're talking about forgiveness. Now we're talking about forgiving ourselves, self-forgiveness, because we have the ability to forgive everybody else. We easily forgive everybody else, but we're not so gracious and merciful to our own selves. We don't extend that grace and mercy to ourselves that we need. So let's talk about forgiveness when it comes to, or forgiveness, when it comes to not walking in that mentality or that mindset as a queen. Forgiving ourselves for being everything but, forgiving ourselves for being everything that everybody else said that we were versus who God says that we are.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen.
I totally agree.
Amen.
Will says, what about the other side of the coin? What coin? We're not flipping quarters. What are you talking about?
Amen.
No, we ain't flipping quarters.
Amen. Amen.
It's like that.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. What other side of the coin is specifically, Oh,
amen. I could tell you that Jesus died on the cross for my sins, and I'm forgiven, like I said. So,
Miss Ev, I'm
go to commercial.
We're gonna go on a quick commercial break, and when we come back, you can definitely finish that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yay.
Let's go.
Rock Truth got merch, y'all. Who is your true north? Who holds you down so you'll always know where you are? God, the original true north, the original point of reference. Check out our clothing line, True North, at RockTrueQueens.com for your kingdom culture needs. Everything from tees to sweats, men's, women's, and kids' sizes. Inez Essentials Whipped Body Butter has a wide assortment of 8-ounce body butter made with unrefined shea and mango butter, infused with vitamin E oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, natural mica powder, and fragrant essential oils. It is designed to heal and moisturize dry skin, and it is perfect for the whole family. Our whipped shea butter is handcrafted with a blend of natural and organic ingredients. The unicorn body butter can be customized to the scent of your choice. If a scent is not chosen, no scent will be added. Have you been searching for a custom home decor and crafts? Check out Delicious Designs. For more information, simply search Della Williamson on Facebook. Are you in need of advertisement or marketing tools? Branded in his image prints, logos, flyers. Contact us today. RockTrueQueens is ready to serve your printing and designing needs. We offer a full array of marketing tools, logos, flyers, business cards, video ads, and website designs. If you need our services for prints, we got you there too. Contact us at rocktruthradio@gmail.com for more information.
Hey, was that a Doc Ock?
Yeah. I had to lay her down. She was out.
All right.
I told you she was tired. She was fighting.
She looked tired. She looked real tired. 2 seconds, guys. Let me just play this to see if you guys can hear it.
Okay.
Can you guys hear any music?
No.
All right. So
that's why we can't hear him on the phone.
Who on the phone? Yeah.
No, when he called in, that's why. Okay.
Yes. So it's something with the setting. Let me double check. Let me see if you guys can hear this. Can we hear this?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. It's just letting me know. So we won't have our music for today, and that's fine. StreamYard does whatever StreamYard desires. But what we can do is keep it up while we discuss her. So let me go ahead and kind of like pump a pause on it. And let's just move into the next segment of our tribute.
Okay. Did we want to let Ms. Ed finish her?
Oh, yes, of course, please.
Go ahead, Ms. Ed, finish your thought.
Can she hear us?
Hear me?
Oh, I think that's what she was saying. She can't hear us.
Oh, in the chat. I see it. Okay, so yeah, let her work that out. Let's just go forward. Let's go forward. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see where we are at. Whew.
It's all right, girl. We're ready to do our tribute. It's all right. It's laid back, girl.
Talking about also you. Well, okay. Well, we can cover. Well, he clarified. He said the other side of the coin. He said the queen term has been adopted by the alphabet group. How do you decipher between the two? Well, for one, that's why we have this conversation now, so we can define how we're using this term here, so that you don't confuse what we're saying here with anything else going on anywhere else. Because the thing about words is words are just symbols, and we agree on what those symbols mean, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what they truly mean. So that is why you have to have your own relationship with God, and it's a very personal one, because regardless of what words you use, that's never gonna fully identify what is really going on, because words distort all the time. It doesn't matter what language you're speaking, how it's written, whatever. There's always going to be someone else's interpretation or meaning or something put to it. So you have to understand what that means for you, within you, between you and God. So that's where that kind of stands for me anyway.
Yeah, for me, in reference to it, I mean, it's already a distinction made. I mean, you have to have particular equipment to refer to yourself as a queen, and then to even refer to yourself as a king, you are equipped with a certain package. You were produced a particular way that packages and bundles you into king. So just because you're going to repackage and reimage yourself does not give you a right. And we talked about that earlier. You have to have a right, a claim, a stake. It has to be evident. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just show up with some identification you made up. It's not, people are going to be able to see through it, that it's fraudulent. And so, you have to have his identity to identify properly with which packaging label that you are. And if you are queen according to the world, I guess that would be he, she. Yes, I don't know what that is, but queen according to the kingdom, you have a particular particular parts that also qualify you as a queen. Yes, equipment. Yeah, it's
he got to be a clown. He got to be a clown. He can't help it.
He does.
We love you, Willie.
and hey, Sharon is slaying hands. I don't know. I like that name.
I like that name too. I like that name too. That's why I put it at the top of the comments.
Yeah,
yes,
that sounds like some hair work right there.
Yes. Thank you so much, sis.
Shout out to Sharon Slaying Hands. That's my stylist, y'all.
Oh, okay. That's who got you whippy. You Carmen on the go.
I'm telling you, holla at her. But listen, my childhood friend, is real. It's something when you can link up with people over after, a period of time, and it's just like old times. So when I linked back up with her, it was nothing but life, and I appreciate her because she supports me. You know what I mean? Awesome woman, dope queen. I'm telling y'all, her personality, she do it all. She cooks, she cleans, she do hair all out of the same house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call it.
That's that CEO entrepreneur spirit right there.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Right, absolutely.
Everything. And if it's out the same house, you ain't paying no additional rent. You smart.
Okay.
Come on, Sharon.
Right.
Girl,
that's called curbing your costs.
Yes.
Keeping that overhead low.
Child, she's thinking. You know what I'm saying? She thinking.
Bake cakes, make salads.
Make salads. We gotta have on
drop the whole resume.
I'm telling y'all, and she's a major hit out here.
Bake cakes.
I want to talk about embodiment of that term.
I'm waiting to her for the show yesterday. So she her caramel cake, because I know she got some caramel cake.
I bet she got caramel cake.
She got the caramel cake on the menu.
You're looking for a specific type of caramel cake, sis. It's the bundt caramel cake where you get to do the scoop of the soft batter.
And it's slightly crisp on the edge.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
But no, I definitely agree, because like I said, it's about that embodiment of it. You can't just it's about being a kingdom citizen. You know what I mean? We talk about that all the time. You're claiming something that you don't have right to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Being a diva is the equivalent term of being a queen, but diva is a worldly.
Yeah.
So they're based on what you have materialistically.
Yes.
That's how kingdom works. Kingdom is all about, your mentality, your mind, your heart posture for God, and your real relationship with him. So
yes, I totally agree.
Definitely. Miss F, you with us? You with us, Miss F? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Okay, awesome. Cool.
I agree with you.
Full effect.
Okay, cool. All right, y'all, let's go straight into our tribute real quick, because we do have Miss Carolyn. She's going to come on in a few minutes.
We need to humble ourselves, too. It's all about humility.
Yeah. It is.
We're not of this world. I'm going to say it again.
Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely rocking truth, sis.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So we got Lady Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
For the kingdom. today, Lady Lauryn Hill. So our music isn't quite working right, but listen, we just gonna go ahead and let it do what it do.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
We're welcome.
Because this the song right here.
Wait, okay, wait. Something just changed on my end. So now,
but I will give this little tidbit. Especially when I first started listening to this song, like I was super young, obviously, when the song came out. So I didn't know what she was talking about. But as I got older, she's talking about her relationship with God. She's talking about her prayers to God to be the woman that she is and is always becoming. And that is what this song is about. It's not about a man that's loving you right. No, this is about God. This is about your relationship with God as a woman.
She definitely was before her time. I was young too, listening to her and didn't understand. It's not until recently, I'm starting to understand what she was about. But when we talk about Lauryn Hill and look at how she was, she was what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? So I want to say ostracized, like she was pushed away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so was the Messiah. So there's something in her that the world did not want to come out. They didn't want to, they didn't want to tap into her truth, and her truth was kingdom. That was her truth. But the world wasn't ready for her back then.
Right. Because even her hair now
Could I say rejected? Maybe was she rejected?
That too. That's better term. But even her hair, like back then, everybody had what they call the creamy crack in their hair. This is how she was wearing her hair at the height of relaxers. Like, it's beautiful. Look, you can even see the glisten in the black and white. Like she was
right.
She was doing
it. So let's read her bio real quick. Can you guys hear this music?
Nope.
Okay. I was just double checking because it was a settings that I could change there. But yep, she was raised in South Orange, New Jersey. Lauryn Hill began singing with her music-oriented family during her childhood. She appeared in the 1993 film Sister Act 2. I remember Back in the Habit, boo, with that was my what? Call
man. Hey, his eyes on the step. I was like, sing it,
girl, her and the other girl. She was like,
yes,
you take the top, I'll take the bottom.
Girl, that's they lit that song up.
Yes. Okay. And then let's see what else, because I love Lauryn Hill. Yeah, I got to know it. Okay, so in high school, Lauryn Hill was approached by Pras for a band he started with his cousin Wyclef. They named themselves the Fugees. Ready or not, here they come. You can't hide. I love it. I'm gonna find you.
Oh, I didn't know that was her blood cousin.
Slowly, huh?
I didn't know that was her cousin.
No, that's his cousin. That's Pras' cousin. Wyclef Pras' cousin.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
That couldn't be her cousin because they was together.
I mean, that's why I got confused super quick.
Boot up. That was her boo. Okay, let's see what we get. So they called themselves the Fugees and released the album Blunted in Reality in 1994 and a Grammy Award winning The Score in 1996, which sold 6 million copies in the U.S. She rose to prominence as her African American and Caribbean music influences on her rapping and singing, as well as her performance on her Fugees version of "Killing Me Softly." Come on now, everybody sung that. Everybody sung that. My friends at America for my friend Kim's birthday. Remember I was doing the tapes, like you can record yourself and take your own tape home. Girl, I did that. We did "Killing Me Softly," girl. It didn't sound the greatest, but yeah. She began to focus on solo projects, writing and producing. A Rose is Still a Rose by Aretha Franklin, which is a feature song that she was
that was another jam.
Come on.
I love me some Aretha.
Yeah, she said Aretha. And if I ruled the world, imagine that. Come on. I free all my son. Yes. By Nas. And also by Wyclef and Wada Tamara. I don't want to say that wrong, but okay, that's fine. And the relationship with John, and they split. And the band split in 1997, which she began to work on her own solo career. Now, this is where I really fell in love with Lauryn. Like you were saying, it wasn't like it was the difference, but she started tapping in more into Kingdom and Kingdom Knowledge of. And so she broke out with the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, one of my joints. 1998 remains Hill's solo studio album. It received widespread critical acclaim for showcasing the representation of life and relationships and locating a contemporary voice within the neo soul genre. The album debuted at #1 in the U.S. Billboard 200 and has sold approximately 8 million copies. Included were "Do Wop," that thing, of course. I love that. That was a dope message to
Yes, it was.
children, to teens, to women. You know what I'm saying? And
but she actually spoke to both. She said, "Watch them girls too, because they be out there high on the wrong side of the. They'll pull you out of your lane real quick. You gotta watch them."
And she talked to me, and she talked like you said. She talked to me, and you like, hey, I tell my kings all the time. I'm serious. When I do, I be letting them know, hey, they not loyal, fam.
Okay,
like,
don't stress over it. Just
they're not.
Chalk it up.
Keep it moving. There is somebody out there that's loyal too. So then we had Do Wop, that thing, X Factor, had to love it. Everything is everything. I know that's one of my favorite videos because she put the world, or she put New York rather, on a turntable. So dope. Who does that?
But you also forgot the song that used to get on my nerves. Nothing even matters.
Yes.
That song made me feel like I could sing though.
Come on. And then let's see. Everything is everything. She got at the 41st Grammy Award. The record earned her 5 awards. I remember this, including
album. Yeah, I remember. I saw the picture. Yep, her holding all of them. They was about to fall out of arms.
I'm like, oh, girl. And time she won several other awards and became common side cover of magazines. So soon after, Hill dropped out of the public eye. Great job. Dissatisfied with the music industry and suffering from pressures of fame, I would just say she was dissatisfied with the music industry. Her last 4 recording the new Material Life live album. So dope.
I remember that too. I was so thirsty. I was like, she got a new album. Yeah.
Oh my God. And she's back, and she did the live joint when it was infinite. She did MTV Unplugged. She sold approximately 1 million copies in the U.S. and sharply divided critics upon its release, but it received retrospective praise. Hill's subsequent activity, which includes the release of a few songs and occasional festival appearances, has been sporadic. Music and public statements have been critical of pop culture and societal institutions. Hill has 6 children, them with Rohan Marley. Oh, come on, girl. I know that's right.
Okay, yeah. I was reading about it.
Turn them lights down low. We would like to put on your window curtain. I don't know what a window curtain is, girl. But on your window curtain. I be looking for where's the window curtain? I need to turn down the window curtain. Where is it? Somebody got to do it, girl. And in 2012, she right now we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna even try to do this like that. We're not gonna do that. Window curtain. We're gonna stop at window curtain. She pulled window curtain. But yes, I love loving me some Lauryn Hill. Okay, loving me some Lauryn Hill. So
she definitely put some music out there that you can definitely get your queen vibe to. If you have any question on how to direct yourself in the proper direction, get you some Lauryn Hill, put it on repeat, blast it, headphones, block out the world, and find out how those words can speak to you, and then that can get you oriented. Because man, she comes with nothing but heavy artillery. It's layers to it.
It's obvious why this is like the first highlight tribute queen ever.
Right.
So anybody else feel the same? I see you, Shantae. Oh wait, hold on. Let me hold on. I'm sorry. Queen.
I know, because the light came on. I'm like, oh, look at that.
I look like
her though.
No, normally we would
Y'all gotta understand. Yes, because I be around here looking like a crackhead, and I love it. So they be trying to force me to look nice. So this is the nicest you gonna get. Yes, I be looking terrible, baby, terrible. But I think I look good. God love me. Y'all should love me. So sure.
Yes, we do.
You
He
cute.
said, hey, he started with the earring.
As long as you love yourself, okay?
Yeah, I see Shantae got her. Shannon got her queen earrings on.
Oh yeah,
I see you. Yeah.
And my daughter got me this for Christmas.
Let me see my red lipstick. I put on red lipstick just for the show because I love my red lipstick.
I know that's right.
Yes,
I love yourself.
This is my favorite shirt back from when I had hair. I used to wear my hair out, and I would wear my black and red Jordans with it.
I love yourself.
I'm from Chicago, so you know we want our Jordans.
I love God because He's done so much for me.
I did nothing special. My shirt
I gotta
is just
thank God for so much. But you know what? You gotta love yourself.
Yes,
Self-love.
You do.
You still rock it, Truth. That's all right. That's all right.
Self-love. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself.
I definitely got a lotion. I have a lotion.
My God.
I also put on.
But you gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself.
Yes,
Don't worry, God loves you ashy as well as oiled.
Thank you.
You know what? Miss Lopez, that's a real good point too, because you know people can walk around really believing that they are it and they are not, and in reality, I just like a real true testimony.
Listen,
I really just start loving myself.
Can you call me Evelyn? Can you call
Evelyn,
me
Miss Evelyn? Yes, I have to respect my. I can't. I have to respect my elders. That's how I'm raised. Miss Evelyn, Diva just started not too long ago to, appreciate me.
And you know what? It's okay because sometimes we lose our identity. It's okay. Sometimes we lose our identity, but as long as we find ourselves again, there's nothing wrong with losing your identity. But as long as we find ourselves
But guess
again,
what? What if I never had an identity to begin with? That was the point where I was coming from. I never had an identity to begin with, no matter what. I don't care what nobody said.
You're right, because you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You're right. You're right, Queen. You're right. You're right. It's because sometimes people don't know that, but you're right. You're right. I agree with you 100%. You're right. But because you know Jesus, that's why you found your identity again. That's why
that was it.
That was it. And that's why you're sitting right here with all of us. Thank you.
Come on now.
Let me tell you something real quick before we bring in our special guest. So, you say that you never had an identity, but let me tell you about the God of Genesis. Okay, chapter 1.
Come on,
sis. The Bible says that his spirit hovered above the darkness, and he looked down into the darkness. He looked down into the mass, and he seen something, and he called it good. And when he called it good, he named it who you are.
Amen.
And when he told you who you are, he made you manifest in the earth. When he made you manifest in the earth, he said, now she's ready. She's ready to embody what I have for her, who I created her to be.
I'm about to hang up.
You maybe wasn't able to find who you was, but God has always given you a title. You were always good to him. And was made manifest. So that is a lie of the enemy to try to tell you that you never had a title. Because anything that God does, he does it perfectly. Okay. In perfection and completely. He does it
with no confusion.
Perfection.
Amen.
Whatsoever. And so when he hovered above that darkness, even though he knew that you were going to fail him, he knew that you were going to fall short of your calling. He knew that you were going to fall short of his glory. But still, he looked down in that mass, he hovered above. That means when when the word says he hovered, that means he covered. He looked intently with purpose, with compassion.
Thank you, God.
and he looked down and he seen his daughter.
Thank you, Jesus.
Because if you study the book of Ephesians, you'll find who God says you are. He calls you his chosen, his child, his daughter. You are an inherent daughter of his kingdom. You just have to apply it. That's all. You just have to apply it and practice it. You are who you are, and can't nobody take that from you. The enemy can't take that from you. See, his job is to attack your identity and make you feel like you don't belong, make you feel like that you're nothing. But we,
okay. That's why we're here to remind.
You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful.
That you are queen. You have always been and always will be.
Thank you, Lord.
Absolutely. No, sis. So no, sis. We're not going to accept none of that.
I know that's right. We'll accept
We are here to tear down the kingdom of darkness. We're not playing no games with the enemy, okay?
Right. You are a queen
with him in 2021. Okay, we are coming to tear down his kingdom. Because we are kingdom citizens, okay? We have that right to do so. We have the right to conquer him. God gave us that right.
That's right.
So walk in who you are. Walk in who God said. Study the book of Ephesians.
I'm going to say one more thing. You have the power and authority.
Who you are. You are good. That's what God said. And it is good.
Go ahead,
so
real quick.
He looked down into all of the mess that he knew that you would be. This beautiful mess.
Yes.
This beautiful mess that you are. And he said that it's good. Then he made you manifest because he knew that you were ready. Okay, we're not even going to entertain nothing that the enemy is speaking to you. Okay, like
never,
never.
You is
what they say. What they say.
Thank you.
Tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Thank you, God.
Okay, and there it is. Watch out.
All right, guys, real quick before we get out of here, we do have a special guest today with us. We have Miss Carolyn Wilson, who
Miss Carolyn.
Yes, we're gonna partner with her again for yet another challenge for 2021. So let's bring her in right now so that she can discuss everything that's up ahead for the Plank Fast 21 Challenge 2021. Hi, Miss Carolyn.
Oh, she got my favorite color rolling. She came queen ready. Got the okay. I think got the hands on. Got the
pearl. I couldn't grab it fast enough. I was trying to find my tiara too, but I couldn't find it fast enough. So you know.
Okay, because next time you gotta have.
Because next time because we all have a crown. We all got our crown.
But I perpetually wear a crown all day, every day.
Okay, exactly.
And this is for this little pearl right here. This is for you, my dear Shantae, because you are a pearl.
Come on.
You are a pearl, and a pearl is the most precious thing. You know, it comes out of sand, right? And pressure is what turns that grain of sand into the most valuable, precious thing ever on this earth, in its rawest form. So I need you to understand that you are a pearl. No matter how. Listen, I'm rocking a ponytail today. Like I don't do ponytails. Okay? I don't do ponytails. But I'm still cute. I'm still cute. Okay? I'm still nice and cute. Not cute, cute. So you gotta learn to rock it however you listen. Rock it how you knock it. That's what you gotta do, okay, boo? I need you to understand that. But I'm back here like, yes, praise so for y'all. I'm so glad that this platform. I don't even care about what we're doing tomorrow. Like, really, it's about you right now, Shantae. Like, that's the Lord speaking to me right now. Like, it's really about you. Like, this is really about you because you're the queen. You're the queen right now.
Okay.
Because for you to be able to share that, and then for you to first and foremost, never, ever explain yourself.
Okay.
You just show up. Don't explain that I don't look the way I normally look. Like I'm actually looking better right now. No. Because you always look better.
Come on.
You always look better. The only thing you do is just refine it. Just refine it because you always look better. Because when you look better, you act better, you do better, you are better.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
I might have to watch the replay because I don't even know what just came out of my mouth. I even heard the other queen on there say she got her red lipstick on. I was like, oh, let me pull mine out.
Okay, exactly.
I ran up the door, right?
Exactly.
You got to do it. And I said, wait a minute, let me put some sparkles on. Like I was literally okay, we're gonna clean up, That's what we're gonna do. And see, that's what I need for you to understand and walk in. Don't just stand in your authority, sweetheart. I need you to walk in it every day.
Come on, teach this.
No matter how you look, no matter how you, because the way you walk it, that's the way you talk it. That's how you show up. That's how the world is going to see you, the way you show up. So don't explain yourself ever again.
Exactly.
Show
How
up.
you do anything is how you do everything.
Everything.
Everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. However you put your lipstick on, that's how you gonna do everything else that day. However you wake up.
No makeup.
Me, I wake up, I'm looking clean out my window. I'm looking for that sunrise. I know that's gonna be it to my day. If I got my little booty in my bed with me, I know she gonna be the rolled over, put a foot in my face, and have a smile for me, ready to get my day started. Like, now I can get my day started. I got some sunshine. If it ain't the sun out my window, it's the sunshine shining off my daughter's face. But however you do anything is how you do everything. If you're always looking for a light, guess what? You're brightening your own light in search of others' light, light. Because like attracts like. When you're looking for something, you're gonna find it. Seek and ye shall find. It's said everywhere. If you're looking for bad stuff to happen, bad stuff gonna happen. If you're looking for the good in people, you'll find it.
You will find it.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't worry. No, we don't go that way.
We don't go there. Look, she done had to walk away for a second. That's okay, but we're gonna give her some virtual hugs and love.
Yes, let's do virtual hugs.
Virtual hugs and love. Yes.
Thank you, Lord. Okay.
All the queens
Well,
right here.
yes. Miss Carolyn, you are definitely here with purpose. 2021.
Okay. 2021. Purpose with intent and purpose.
Come on now. What you got ahead? What you got going on?
When you're sent, you're gonna be where you're supposed to be.
Yes.
You've been sent.
Yes.
That part.
Come on now.
What was that? What was that when Jesus sent the blind man to the fountain of the scent? He came back with sight and he was changed forever. A whole different life. When you're sent,
whole different life.
When you're sent, trust me, wherever you go, when you're sent there, when you get there, you're not gonna be the same person when you come back. So you gotta be prepared for that.
Not gonna be the same. Not gonna be the same. So I just want to what my purpose and why I'm here, what God has sent me to do, to be here, to, all these things. But I can tell you that last year, even though 2020 was the year of clear vision, right? If your vision wasn't clear after all that stuff that went on last year, then you still need to put some drops in your eyes or something. Something's still not right. Last year was literally about setting foundations. It was about anything that you built. It was time to break it down. Think about it. We got broke down last year, and it was time to rebuild it. So now we coming out the gate. It's 2021. It's just time for a brand new everything. So this is what we doing. So you guys know, well, maybe not, but some of you do, but most of you may not. I got a weight loss challenge. So back it up a little bit. Long story short, I'm a survivor of sexual child abuse and domestic violence. Okay, boo-hoo. Yeah, that's too bad. So what? That's my story. Okay. Get over it. And I did.
Okay.
That's what full forgiveness looks like. You see how she just saying like it's a matter of fact. That's what forgiveness does for you.
Right.
For yourself. Yes.
Yes, for you.
Because it is for you. And then when you're able to let those things go, like literally my abuser was my father. His birthday was on the 5th, 2 days ago. I did a shout out on Facebook Live and said, you know what, today is his birthday. And I forgive him. You know what? And I wish him well. That's what God has to deal with him, not me, right? Because I got to deal with me. Just like you got to deal with you, and you have to understand what your purpose is and the journey that God has placed you on. Everyone has a journey. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a distinct plan that is already destined for us. So I'm very clear on my assignment. And that's why I had to go through the things I had to go through. So part of that was losing weight, right? Out of all the things, right? Because the weight that I was carrying was burdens, and the burdens from being molested, the burdens from being depressed, the burdens from being in domestic violence relationships, the burdens of being homeless, the burdens, the stuff that us queens, our crowns come off and usually no one puts them back on, right? So with that, I lost this weight. with this weight, I got a Facebook group. Fierce and fearless, because we got to be fierce and we got to be fearless with everything that we do, and own our truth, own ourselves, who we are, and really tap into what our why is. So with that, we have these blessings of Doc Ock, Selena K, that's on this group, and we got a whole bunch of other women from around the world. You guys, worldwide. It's worldwide, where we're all there together collectively, all for one accord, to just support each other. It's a support system. Really and truly, it really is. Now, with my journey, I've been blessed to be featured on Dr. Oz. I've been featured, and literally right now.
Come on now. Come on with it.
Let's go.
Come on with it and show us. Come on with it and show us it's you, boo.
There she go.
Look. Girl.
Come on now.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
You look good on you, sis. Just do that.
You better do that.
Congratulations. That is everything. That's dope.
With that. Get your copy and tag. So we playing the game. We doing a game with this too. So it's where in the world is Carolyn Wilson? So where's Carolyn? So when you find this magazine, take a picture of it and tag hashtag here's Carolyn. And then we're going to enter you on a prize on the 15th. But in the meantime, tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow? That's a whole separate thing. I know, I just threw it in there. Tomorrow, we're going to kick off the Plank Fast 21 Challenge. OMG. Plank 21. So I've lost 70 pounds in the span of since last year. Since last year. And I did basically planks. I did planks and I fasted. Some other stuff that I did, but those were the two main components that I did. So why not start off this year with that challenge? So the challenge will be for us the goal is for everyone to, within that 21 days, to master doing a plank, however they're able to do it, up to 2 minutes. 5 seconds a day. We're just going to add 5 seconds a day, and it could be done. Because planks aren't that easy, but when you get them done, you can get it done. And it's going to endurance, willpower, and strength. And that's all you need. Because once you have that, then you build your confidence. And it's like, what's wrong with being confident? I love that song. That's my song. So in any event, so I just need for everyone who wants to be part of that to join us tomorrow. Facebook Live on Magnify. We're going to be on my page. We're going to Magnify Your Essence on YouTube, and to join the Fierce and Fearless Weight Loss Challenge. And the challenge will start tomorrow. And we're going to have some special. We got Kukawai, Selena K.
Yes.
Yes, we got to do the Selena. Yes, teach. And then Doc comes on there with her nutritional facts, and we got some other, amazing leaders and people on that group. It's all about queendom. It's all about sisterhood. It's all about all of us supporting every single body. So I just thank you for giving me this little snippet. So thank you.
You're still muted, Selena.
I thought that was me. I was like,
no, it's me. I just I had custom sound in the background, so I just muted everybody to find that sound so we can make sure you had the quality. But no, thank you for coming on. Thank you for partnering with us and having us along with you as well, and taking us on this journey. And it's always amazing. The last 2 challenges, it was like the funnest things ever, and beneficial. It was beneficial,
beneficial. I'm glad God sent you my way.
About that. I know, right? It's see, just crossing paths. I love that. Same, Miss Carolyn. You already know, for real. You already know. So we're here. I can't wait.
See, I had to have the RockTrueQueens uniform on today.
I know that's right.
I'm getting some new ones. I gotta get something smaller because my crown won't fit over these. So I'm gonna get
right. I gotta get something for my crown.
Just for today, because I will be back to my blue. So I usually use my blue, but I said today I'll rock truth with the
headphones. And uniform. I love
that. I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up.
Well, definitely
Evelyn, I'm
thank you
not
so
right.
much.
Evelyn, I'm not right.
Thank you so much, Miss Carolyn, seriously, for coming on. We will see you next week with the guest next week as well that we're going to
Yes.
highlight and challenge. Everybody, we're encouraging you guys to join the Carolyn Wilson Fierce and Fearless Challenge. Like, let's get in there. Let's do it. Do we have your, let me see if we have your banner on our ticker. If you can get, what do you know the website link? What is it?
Bit.ly is Bit.ly fearless, fear not. That's it.
Okay.
Takes you right to the group.
Bit.ly fearless fear not. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Bit.ly
Yes.
fearless
So
fear
join
not.
us. We'll put the link in our message board, and you guys can join the group and just join us for the challenge. It starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. You ain't doing nothing.
Yes.
You're not doing anything. You were looking for something anyway. Yes. You were looking for a way to do something, get involved some way. So hey,
Some way. Why
yes.
not? Why
So
not?
thank you again, Miss Carolyn. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Accountable. We gotta hold each other accountable. That's all.
She said that's it. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do. It's important.
Absolutely.
It's important. And to have just, again, like-minded women, we all going in the same direction. It's imperative that we uplift and edify and encourage each other and keep each other held accountable so that we all can become, you know what I'm saying, who he designed us to be. Nobody get left behind. Talk about nobody get left behind with the little bush and the educational thing. No, we ain't leaving nobody behind either.
Right.
Yes. So shout out. Thank you so much, Miss Carolyn. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Love you.
Good night. Love you too.
Okay. So what an amazing show, Miss Shannon. You want to do your own wrap up and stuff?
You ladies are phenomenal. Listen, we have been rocking absolutely nothing but true tonight. Kingdom style, right? Listen, so we're gonna go ahead and up the show. I thank each and every one of you. Miss Evelyn, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. Everyone, just for participating, for being present, just for being authentically, unapologetically you, which is a kingdom queen. So we're going to wrap up. We're going to close up with this final thought. And the question is, how did God straighten our crowns this week?
Mm-hmm.
How did God get us all the way together? What did God do, say, speak to you to get you all the way, make you straighten your crown on this week?
I'll start because I know you're gonna
let's talk.
Yes, I know you're gonna end out our show with it, but I'll start. So normally I would have my crown here to kind of straighten. I can't wait till I get it delivered.
Okay.
Right.
So I have it next week. But this particular week, it's so funny. It's always, it's nothing that's different from what's written. It's never anything different from what's written, and it's always we're going back to some of the same levels of that we need to revisit and tighten up. And so for me this week, the crown straightening was be still and know. Be still and know.
Mm-hmm.
Like understand. Be still and know he's in control. He has finished everything. Who he is, who you are, the roles that you play in society, in the lives of others, in your own. Like, be still. Stop moving too fast, sis. Just know. Sometimes that's all you need is just to know in order to take any additional steps or to go forward. So for me this week, the crown straightening was be still and know.
That's deep. That's deep.
You should share that. You should take that to yourself.
Yep.
Because I'm going to take that point too.
You want to take? Okay, well, let's bring you up. Let's bring you up.
No,
so
you talk for me.
Yours, though.
Say no.
No,
no.
I don't.
No. Let's go, sis.
Come on, Shantae. Come on. Talk from that perspective.
I don't.
What is your?
I don't. He don't straighten me. He beat me. So I stay in order. So like, you know what I'm saying? He don't come to me like he come to y'all. Y'all, he come at me harsh because I'm hard-headed. He loves me. I'm hard-headed. So he really wants me. So yeah, I get worked on. My crown gets straightened and crooked like every day. So but I'm on the right path though. He got me.
You get knocked back straight and knocked back crooked.
Yeah, I'm like that student that's in the principal office. Your mama send you to school, but you don't go to class. You just hang in the office all the time. That's me. That's me. So yeah, get me. I'm serious. I'm serious.
She's not playing. This is my joke. I mean, we laughing though, but she ain't playing. I'm trying to tell you, like,
yeah.
Don't know. That's her.
So I understand. I'm with everybody. Like, don't worry about it. I get it.
Who is Mr. Bean, the 20S big girl? She cried laughing. Talking about, I hear that. He beat me. He beat you too.
I'm sorry.
And sometimes that's how it is, because it's like if you don't learn the lesson, don't worry. He is patient. He has no problem with taking you right on back through that lesson. But trust me, it's going to be that much more obvious because he is clear and very straightforward. And if he needs to get clear, oh, trust me, he will. And then Drake, come on, we're going back through this lesson. We going back through this lesson.
Yes. So I just try to stay out. I just try to stay out of that way and just make sure that I just stay focused on reading more and making sure that those who say things wrong and doing things wrong is not a correction, but it's just a thought to keep in your head and remember that. I'm just a helping stone. That's all.
Queen, I just want to keep reading the word of God.
Let me say, it's okay because I'm a fire baby too. I learned
Thank you. I'm not alone.
I give a whooping too. You ain't by yourself, okay?
You're not by yourself.
Do you see the person in the corner?
Me too.
Understand
Me
now.
too. You keep reading the word of God because that's the truth.
Hold on, Miss.
Hold on. It's the word of God.
Now here, we obedient.
That's what you need to read. You keep reading the word of God. That is the truth. That is the truth. The word of God is the truth. So you keep reading the word of God, Queen. You keep reading the word of God.
You ain't right. You ain't right.
Yeah.
Okay. You keep reading the word of God. That's the truth.
Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
All right.
And I love you. I love you, sis.
I love you more.
You keep reading the word of God.
Love you more.
Because that's where you're going to get the truth.
Absolutely.
I know. And don't interpret it it in my own thinking.
Because you're gonna try and justify something that you know you ain't supposed to be doing. Like I want to fight this girl, but I know I shouldn't. Like, so if you know you shouldn't, then don't try and justify something that you know.
We need to guard our heart.
Yeah.
It's good to get rebuked.
Get us all the way together. She like, get it together. Okay, bring it back.
Okay.
Okay, Doc. All right, I'm feeling it over here. Tante, I'm with you, sis. I ain't gonna leave you alone because them two right there.
No, you're not alone. As you can see, as the world can see, the three ones are good. Now the two at the bottom,
but with love, with love.
No, this ain't whoop on us day, okay, Miss Adams.
I'm done.
Miss Adams, go ahead. How has God straightened your crown? Okay, how has God straightened your crown?
This week? Just this week?
Okay.
For me, my crown this week. Oh, how can I tell you?
Hold on, sis. Hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Doc.
For me, it would be gratitude. Like really, like opening my eyes and realizing that, like literally everything I've asked for, I've got. Like seriously, and it's like, and not just knowing that and understanding it, but actually like understanding that I deserve it. Like that's a whole different feeling. It's like, you can ask for something and get it and still not feel like, it's for you. And so you can't really enjoy it. But it's like, I'm in a space where I can really enjoy everything that I've had, that I've asked for, that's come to me, that I've gotten. And, and I'm excited for, what's to come, because I know I deserve that too. So it's going to be some amazing things coming, and I feel
I was muted.
ready to receive.
Yes. I agree. Like that's a self-love. That's a place of self-love that you're talking about. Like to be able to receive that you do deserve something. Because listen, when I'm telling you, like people confuse you true humility is, or people confuse what it is to, in a sense, not be a braggadocious person, but also be a person that's confident in knowing who they are. That doesn't make you conceited. It doesn't make you, stuck up or anything like that. You're
All of
supposed
those
to
are
be who you
words
are.
that talk about fraud. Those are frauds
Come on.
that you're pretending to be something that you're not. If you are great, then you can say you're great. Like it's okay.
It's okay because he called you that. So why wouldn't you call yourself the same word? But for whatever reason, we try to play like saying something like that is like trying to make us like we're equal with God, or that's not what that is. We're just repeating after him what he's already told us, like he told us to do. And so, no, you should say you're great. You should say high things about yourself. You should speak highly of yourself. And you should feel like a person that is deserving of his love, deserving of great things, his great thing. Like you should feel like that. So that's self-love. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, Miss Evelyn, you're pulling us. Well, before we go to Miss Shannon, what was your thing?
Your mic is muted.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, she.
I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Miss Evelyn.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. It's
the same question we're just asking. How did God get you together this week? What did he do, say, speak, or move on you to make you straighten your crown?
He did so much this week for me, and I'm so grateful. It just started with conference with
yes.
Come on.
This ministry.
My Lord.
I'm just so grateful.
My Lord.
Started with the conference.
My Lord.
And what can I say? I started with conference, and sometimes we don't realize that it's not our will, that it's God's will.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to wait on God, and we just need to keep praying, because sometimes it's not our will, it's God's will. And I'll leave it like that. Sometimes we want things, sometimes we want God to move on our timing, but it's not in our timing, it's in God's timing.
Teach us.
And
Miss
that's
Shannon?
I've experienced things that it's not in our timing, and I'm gonna leave it like that. It's not in our timing. Okay. Just do know that God is a way maker and a miracle worker.
Absolutely.
Yes, Lord.
Amen.
Go ahead, Miss Shannon.
Absolutely. God had me straight in my crown. Was speaking to me about being content in my situation, being content wherever I am, whatever I'm experiencing, whatever is happening around me, which kind of ties into one of my favorite scriptures, John 14:27, where God, gave his peace. So if you're content, that means the peace of God should be within you. You should be able to deal with whatever is going on, because a lot of times on the outside, things are happening, but he wants us to have that inner peace and that control, to not be infected by what's happening in our environment. And so I experienced that a lot this week. Just even with working and on the job, just going in and out of different people's homes and the different energies and spirits that I come in contact with, I begin to feel oppressed. Even where I live right now, I feel oppressed. I feel like everything that I do, everywhere I go, it's like I feel this squeezing, and it's uncomfortable, and it's like, oh God, what now? And it's causing me to freak out, to panic. So God had to send his word through one of his faithful daughters to speak to me about being content wherever I am and focusing on the good things, just my mind being focused on the things above. So I think that's how God had me straighten my crown. That's how he got me all the way together. Just, snatch me back. Come on, start, bring it back,
Yeah.
So that's for me.
I love that. I love that. Well, sis, go ahead and get ready to close us on out. This is our first show, so
All
please.
right, all right, all right. Listen, y'all, we want to thank y'all again. Selena K, thank you so much for this awesome opportunity. Just to be on here to experience this, right? Because we are the experience, right? Is that what you say, Doc Ock? We should be experienced, or was that you?
No. Experience was Tanya.
Was Tanya? Oh, okay.
Yeah. She said, make sure you're mindful of the experience that you are bringing to other people. What are people experiencing you?
Okay.
When they encounter.
Yes. That right there. So this has absolutely been a great experience for me. I feel at home. I feel comfortable. We want to again, Doc. I thank you so much because, honey, you are a powerhouse, a spitfire. She be dropping gems, like out of nowhere. You better watch your head, like it's going come down like a
Thank you.
bomb. Like she just be letting them go. Again, Miss Evelyn, thank you so much. Miss Carolyn, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Shantae, we love you. Thank you so much. Shantae, just keep going. We praying for you, sis. We love you. Thank you to all of our viewers. Thank you for, our man, Mr. Willie in the background doing all
right.
You know what I'm saying?
All the buttons.
We love you, Willie. We love you.
We love you. We do. Lord Ty, we love you too.
Yes, Lord Ty. We thank the whole entire Rock Truth Nation, for making this happen, But above all, we just want to give God the glory and the honor for allowing us to even be able to speak to his people, to be able to do what we do, according to him, according to his law. So again, we thank you all. If you are not familiar with the show, you can go to Rock Truth Radio on YouTube. Listen, hit that subscribe button, share and like. You can go on our Facebook. You can find us on Facebook on what is it, Rock Truth Nation? Is it Rock or is it Rock Truth Radio?
Rock Truth Radio and Rock Truth Queens. Queens.
RockTrueQueens you can find on Facebook. Rock Truth Nation you can find on Facebook. And Rock Truth Radio is our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, join the conversation. The atmosphere and the environment is different up here. We just want to say love you, ain't it?
Yes. We're trying to be those lights on the hills.
Right.
Y'all can find. I see the light over there. I'm gonna go this way. Y'all too dark over here.
Avoid danger.
Okay. Don't crash your ship.
Okay. Right. So again, if we gonna rock truth or what?
Absolutely.
Nothing.
True.
Every single second.
This all.
Listen,
what was that song? Not another second or another minute, not an hour of another day. Okay. We're not going without truth ever.
Not ever. All right, y'all.
So shout to y'all, ladies. We're going to tell right now, we don't have our crowns with us now, but fix your crown.
Yeah. I'm
all day, every day. We love y'all.
All right, y'all. Peace.